Hey, Shalom, welcome to Karma Passion. James Starling, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hashem Chadash. I want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles, James, and Shalom at to the hopeful elect, especially truth and all sincerity. Back with another video. Apologies for the noise. If you all willing, you can hear me well enough. It's quite windy out here, and there's traffic and that going by. Just a quick video. There's a lot of things happening in the earth, man. Alright, and in the news around the world, it don't look good. Don't look good, bruv. Alright, things are not looking good for the world going forward into the future. Alright, the future is bleak, to say the least. So much problems and issues going on around the world, man. But it's like we keep telling you, man, this is all part of biblical prophecy. Okay, the world is coming to an end. Okay, this world, this kingdom that Esau has rulership over is coming to an end. Right? It don't mean, that's the end of the planet. Okay, scripture say the earth abideth forever, man. The planet's still going to be here, but this kingdom and this rulership, this system that exists right now is coming to an end, man. Right? And we all, when I say all, all. Now, when I say all, I mean us Israelites, us of the hopeful elect, man. We're waiting upon the return of Yahweh Shai, right, to bring an end to this reign of wickedness that's been going on out here, man. We're looking forward to the downfall of this kingdom. Okay, we're looking forward to all these crises, stack up on each other, okay, and bring complete collapse to this earth, man. Okay, we're looking forward to all those things, man. Because with Yahweh Shai is going to come and bring righteousness, man, and a kingdom of righteousness. Where we going to be on top. Okay, where we're going to be ruling in righteousness, man. Okay, we're all going to be perfect. Okay, and rule in righteousness, man. We ain't going to be at the bottom any longer, man. Okay, the time of the Lord's redeemed has come. Okay, and this is what we're waiting for, man. So to hell with this place, man. Everything that happens is happening according to the word. Okay, and every little bit of bad news that materializes in this world, man, is good news for us, man. That's why we call it the gospel. Because all these scriptures and all these events that are taking place, man, it's all part of the gospel, the good news for the elect of Israel. Right? Not for the whole world, because evidently this ain't good news. This ain't good news for the majority of people on the planet. Alright, it ain't good news for the majority of people on the planet, man. You always hear people talking about, I don't watch the news, man, because it's so depressing. Yeah, because there ain't no fucking good news, man. There ain't no good news. Not for you, but we're quite happy to turn on the news channels and get the meat off the bones and to see what's going on out here, man. Because obviously these media companies ain't gonna tell you everything. You're gonna have to go to alternative medias like we do, right? To kind of piece things together and find out things that the majority of people don't know out here, or not concentrating on, not focusing on, right? So I just type in a little word search here in Google. I'll probably type in others in a minute, but you got first one here. Europe's heat wave is pushing energy prices up and clean energy, right? Now there was another article down here somewhere, I think, talking about how the prices of the gas and electricity here in the UK is going up more than they expected it to, man. Come October, right? Because they get the new price capping and that going on, right? Apparently it's going to be much higher than they regular thought it was going to be. So people are going to find it even tougher come this winter, into next year. All right, so there's a problem with the energy supply. We all know what's going on in Russia and Ukraine, right? It's causing issues, right? And that's set to continue. All right, and I jump down here. It says German energy prices jump due to wind drought. Man, I got drought of all kinds going on in the earth, man. Germany got a wind drought. They ain't getting no air, no wind to power their you know, these fucking windmills, man, to power their electric generators. You know, all kinds of things, man. The Lord is you know, doing out here, man, just messing everything up. Right? And they might want to blame the weather, you know, they always blame something else, right? But we know it's the doing of the Lord, right? So in Germany, got wind drought, right? Italy, northern Italy, got a drought, got a worse drought in 70 years, threatens northern Italy's food, problem with the food supplies, right? Places, let me change this up a little bit. Let me just put in drought and see what news article come up with drought, because I know there's other droughts going on too. Yeah, again, apologies for the noise, man. I know it's kind of noisy out here. So, right, so yeah, in Italy there's a drought worse than 70 years. Right, crops withering away. Right, threatening olive oil, risotto, rice, and passata supplies. We've got Mexico, drought leaves 1 million under water rations, as some neighborhoods taps have been dried up, most likely, right? Dried, right? Mexico got a water drought, right? Oh, let's see what else we got here. Rhine drought, maybe that's a river or something. No, drying up. Things are drying up. Rivers are drying up. Europe's heat wave is bad for energy prices, but the drought is worse. Well, what kind of news is this, man? You know what I'm saying? It's bad news for the world, man. Good news for us, because we're not of the world, you know? Right? Extreme weather, roads closed, frightening fires break out, and drought sets in as in Portugal as well. Let's have a look, man. Portugal's temperatures climb towards 46 centigrade. Vegetation is being turned to kindling, and firefighters are battling to stay in control with the help of locals as a dangerous heat wave scorches Portugal. Man, so much is happening all at this one point in time, man. It's actually crazy. Alright? We don't care about your middle droughts, man. Britain is shit anyway. Right, moderate drought in New Hampshire. Where else, man? Flash drought conditions reported as far east as Massachusetts amid record-breaking hot summer. Drought, clear impacts on global agricultural production. It's causing problems, man. You know? Let's see. Bloody noisy ass exhausts, man. Alright, so yeah, there's drought all over the earth right now. Fucking hell. Pop. Right. So I mentioned the food crisis. Yeah, they're hoping. Whole use of biofuels to ease food crisis, says Green Group. But the Green Group were the same ones that were saying, oh, we need to ditch petrol and diesel, and that's why these fucking vehicles and buses and stuff are on biofuels, man. These trucks and shit. You know, but you're hoping it's gonna ease food crisis. I wouldn't put your money on that. Alright? EU preparing for huge challenge of migration waves sparked by food crisis. Sri Lanka crisis, 6-mile daily walk for food as demand for free meals soar. People struggle to survive. Turkey mediates talks between Ukraine and Russia as food crisis escalates. Alright, hey man. You know, all these governments, man, they're falling apart. They're falling to shit, man. You know, these no good for nothing governments. Leadership is all in array. You know. So trade restrictions are inflaming the worst food crisis in a decade. People are hungry. Food crisis starts to bite across Africa. But you know how the irreversible effects this kind of has, man. and how long it's gonna prolong the situation, man. Right, it's you know what I'm saying, is, man, this is gonna get bad, man, and it's gonna be bad for a long time. Well, or a short time, depending on how long the Lord, until how long, until the Lord gets here, but you ain't gonna be secure, and that's the whole point. In the end times, man, you ain't gonna be secure, man. You're gonna be in fear. Okay, you're all gonna be in fear. All right. Time, no, let me get that, man. This is Daniel chapter 12 verse 1 says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. Okay, we're certainly heading into that type of time, man, such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time. And at that time thy people, the Israelites, the elect, shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. All right, time of trouble is upon us, man, and all these things that happen across the world, man, are gonna come together, right, and bring destruction to this world, man. Sub-Saharan Africa face severe food shortage. World food programs, yeah. Well, this is what we're gonna have to come down to, man. They're gonna be food programs. There's already people using food banks, so there's gonna be a whole food program that these governments are gonna try and implement, man. And guess what? How are they gonna manage it? How are they gonna facilitate it? Get you people on board. Well, the MOTB, right? That's what's going to get introduced. It said a potential solution to the spiraling global food crisis. Spiraling is not a term that you hear, like, spiraling means out of control. You know what I'm saying, right? And when it's like spiraling out of control, there's no solution. It's spiraling out of control. You can't gain control of it. It's spiraling, and it's going to continue to spiral. There ain't going to be no solution. All right. It says Sri Lanka's misery, a warning to everyone on global food crisis, because it's not going to be just in these poor nations. It's going to happen everywhere, man. Okay, to the so-called first world, the West and Europe, and all of this. UN body warns of serious risk of global food crisis. Chili peppers, coffee, wine, how the climate crisis is causing food shortages. Let's just put in Christ. I can't put that. Crisis, no, that's not good. Not even put that. Is that even gonna work? Energy problems. Sri Lanka is in crisis, and so are scientists. Man, there's a bunch of stuff going on right now, man. And right now, I can't even think of all the stuff right now, man. I'll search up all these different topics right now for mine. Working a bit better right now, but all I know is that things are bad. Okay, things are going to continue to get bad. Alright? And out here it says millions of families to receive cost of living crisis payment today. Well, we just, I just said, look, them energy prices, man, they're going up more than they even thought it was, man. So they ain't gonna cover shit. They might give it more. They might give them more further down the line to try and cope, but guess what? It ain't gonna be enough, man. This whole place is gonna go down, man, and they're gonna have to come up with something else. Okay, and that something else being the MOTB and that whole system, man. Okay, they're gonna bring it in. Alright, if I can't find something different, I'm gonna jump to the scriptures, man. Because there's a whole bunch of different crises going on. Okay, everywhere, But yeah, there was just food banks running dry as cost of living crisis bites. You know, all kinds of shit going on, man. But anyway, you know, let's just grab these scriptures, man. It's the 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 1 says, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia, woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand." Okay, destruction of this world, Esau's kingdom, is at hand, man. "A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues." The Lord is doing all this, man. The Lord is collapsing your shit, right? The Lord is going to put an end to this place real soon. Okay? So who is he that can drive them away? And nobody can turn this back. "A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, and the foundation thereof. The sea rises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also, before the Lord and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and he shall not miss, when they began to be shot into the ends of the world." Okay, and they're getting shot, man, right now. Okay, to put an end to the world, right? "Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth." Okay, till they fulfilled the will of their Heavenly Father, man, which is to bring down this place, right? This kingdom. "The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows," right? People are becoming more and more sorrowful, man. Okay, more and more grieved with what's going on in the planet, man. They're getting squeezed right now. Okay, their lives and then, their lifestyle, they're getting squeezed. They're struggling to survive. This is beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Okay, famine is on the way. That food crisis is going to hit everywhere, and people are going to be dying for the lack of accessibility to food. All right, the beginning of wars, right? And these nations, they're going to be fighting, man. They're going to be starting more and more wars. We already know the wars and rumors of wars. It's been going on. Ukraine and Russia is one of those, right? But the real war, the third world, or World War III, is is on the roadmap. Okay, it's coming. All right. This is the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, right? Evils, great and terrible evils are coming. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, all the plagues and pestilences, right? Tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, right? People don't understand really what's going on, man, and why it's happening, because of the wickedness of people, right? They ain't gonna stop doing their wickedness regardless of what they're going through, man. They can't. They're not able to put two and two together, right? So they're going to continue in their wickedness. It says, "No, be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case." Right? Once upon a time, right? Things were thought to be all right. Things are not so all right now, man. People are complaining. People are struggling. Okay? People are protesting and striking, right? People are fed up with their governments. All right, storming their palaces and their buildings and all that kind of stuff, right? And that's gonna get worse as the people suffer more and more. It'll get worse, right? So even then, shall evils grow upon earth, right? Evils are only gonna grow on the earth. Okay, only gonna grow. They're not gonna recede. Okay, they're only going to grow. Things are only going to get worse. Alright? So even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, a lot of killing going on, famine, and great confusion. You know, people worried about what's going to happen. Don't know what's happening. You know, when's it going to go back? It ain't going back. Where can we go for help? There ain't going to be no help. Okay, the only hope that exists here in this world, man, is through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that branch of help or that salvation is only handed down to the elect of Israel. Okay, Esau gonna act like he's some type of savior, man, but he ain't gonna do nothing but fuck you over, man. As his nature implies. Alright, he's gonna have you subjugated, alright, and implanted, okay, and activated into his system. Alright. This is for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Alright. That's what I wanted to get from that, really, right? So I'm just gonna jump here, 2 Ezra chapter 9, and we'll close it with this. So he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, because the Lord is bringing these plagues and these pestilences, man, these curses, these judgments. Right? And the Lord had already spoken this, man. He would, you know, these words of prophecy is already spoken. And now they are manifesting, man. Okay? So therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, we had a recent earthquake that killed a bunch of people, right? And, you know, that's going to increase. Right? So the uproars of the people in the world, you're seeing that. Right? Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Right? So yeah, you might have thought, oh yeah, the Most High's word, oh, it ain't never going to come to pass, because look how long it's been and ain't nothing happened. Man, I slacked off, you know, paid no attention to these words, man. But now the words are turning up, man, and it's the year to turn up. All right, the words are turning up. Yahweh Shai is going to be doing the turning up, man. Right? And when Yahweh Shai turns up, okay, it's all over for you. Okay, when all these words are fulfilled, man, it's over for you. Okay? It says, for light as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. Right? All these things are signs. Everything we're observing are signs of the end. All these have been spoken of, been put in a book for us, man. Right? To understand these things. And the understanding has been given to the elect, man, to see and hear these things, man. To believe in these things. To believe in this word. Okay, and we believe it, man. How can we believe this word, man? We're gonna hold this to the death, man. We're gonna hold this word to the death, wherever happens to us, man. Right? Everything that happens on this earth, according to this prophet, man, gives us more and more faith, man. Right? More and more faith, man. And we're gonna keep growing, man. The Lord's gonna keep making us grow. He's gonna make us stronger in faith, right? And when this dark time comes, man, we're gonna put all our trust upon Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. While these people out here fucking losing their marbles, man, losing their minds. Okay, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and these people are gonna be losing their minds, and we're gonna be cool as cucumbers, man. Lord willing, you know. The Lord is gonna have us in that day, man. Okay, while the world falls apart, you know. Verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. Right? And that's what everybody else is going to be missing, man. No faith. The majority of people ain't got no faith out here, man. So they're going to put their faith in Esau. They're going to put all their chips on Esau, man. And they're going to lose big time. They're going to lose big time, man. You know? They're going to lose big time, man. And we're going to, you know, reign victorious with Yahweh Shai, man, when he returns, man. Alright. Verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Okay, that's the elected Israel right there. Okay, they've been sanctified from the beginning. Right? We know Israel was sanctified. Okay? It wasn't no other nations. They weren't sanctified. They weren't made holy. Okay, the Lord made the covenant with the children of Israel. Alright? And that's us. ain't these heathens, man. And they shall be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, they understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. Alright? And you know, speaking of our people, man, that reject this truth, man, hey, you're gonna have to learn the hard way, man. You're gonna suffer with these people, man. You're holy people unto the Lord, man, but yeah, you're gonna die like heathens, man, because you got no faith. You know, and that's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be your your baptism, right? When the Lord comes and blazes you with fire, right? And then you're gonna be right when you come back in the kingdom as children. Right, but you didn't have to be this way. You didn't have to be this way. But of course, it does, right? For those that are not of the elect, okay, it has to be that way, man. Because there's a portion of our people that have to receive this judgment. Okay, we can't, you know, wake up everybody, man. Okay, we can't wake up everybody, man. So yeah, there's a portion of you that are gonna have to be destroyed, man. Okay. But you know, we pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, that Lord willing, that's not us, man. At least if we have to die in, you know, in this walk of ours, man, that it's in honor, man, and not in wickedness, you know. But you know, but with that, I'm gonna say shalom, man. Lord willing, is edified. You know, this one wasn't as short as I was expecting, but you know, spirit, right? And I'll catch you brothers and sisters on the next video, man. So till next time, I say shalom.